Alright, so here we go. So I already previously downloaded my video. I usually use like KeepVid for YouTube videos. And to open up your video file stuff, you're gonna go to File over here, Import, Video Frames to Layers, and pick the video that you want to edit, and load. So when this window pops out, you're gonna say limit to every 2 frames and selected range only, so you can select the range that you want to GIF, for example. I'm sorry, this is so shaky. I'm using like a selfie stick right now. So once I'm here, hold down shift while you want to select the range that you want, and let's select, okay, that one should be good. So once I say that, obviously okay, and then my animation, oh yeah, don't forget to ever open this animation panel over here, sorry, the animation timeline. You should be able to open up in your windows, so make sure that's there so you can edit it. And then after you have this in front of you, you can preview, like for example, this is my GIF right now, but it's a little bit too fast, right? So I want to change the time and stuff for it. So I'll select all my frames first. Over here on the side there's a little arrow that's facing down. Just go to select all frames over here, and then it selects all the frames for you. This one's about 29 frames, so I'm assuming it should be like 9 or 8 seconds, like 0.09 or 8 seconds. Let's try 9 for this one, and if not, you can like come back and do it. Sometimes it takes like a lot of time to just figure out the best speed for it, but you'll eventually get it. So once I've done that, see, they're all changed to 0.09, and then you can preview again, once again. So see, this one looks better. It's a little bit slower, and we're gonna make that a little bit smoother anyway. So once you're done with the time and stuff, you want to select all your frames once again. And over here at the bottom of the animation timeline, there's gonna be like, I don't know what those are, stars or whatever, in a box. And then click that so you can convert to like timeline animation. And it'll just make it like a line of animation, so you won't be able, like, you won't have to deal with frames anymore. And you can always like preview it over here. At the bottom there's like a play button. So see, it looks a little bit like slower and smoother than the previous one that we did when we first uploaded it. And then now once you're done with your frame thingy, you can go to the layer section over here. Also, these are the windows that you will probably need to accommodate yourself with. And once you're at the layer section, choose all of your layers, because we want to like work with them, you know, we want to kind of add coloring to it. We don't want to just use like the normal video of it. So you're gonna, after you've picked all of your layers, you're gonna come up to filter and then convert for smart filter, so we can sharpen or, you know, add coloring to it. So after that's done, it makes like one layer only, so you can work with it. It's a lot more easier. As of now, the file is too big for me to upload onto Tumblr, so I want to make it a smaller size so it look better on the GIF set and stuff. So what you want to do is obviously make the image smaller. But before you do that, if you want to crop anything out, like for example, if you want to like crop it out to be only like this part of the face or whatever, do it before you change the image size, so when you change the image size, it will be the correct dimensions for it to look better on Tumblr. But I'm not going to change anything as of now, but just to show you, it's basically like really, really easy. See, there you go. That's like you cropped it and stuff. But I'm not going to use any cropping. So how to change the images, you go up to, the image size is, you go up to image over here and select image size. You can also do it from canvas size, but image size is just way more easier. And then for the Tumblr dimensions, since I want to put 2 GIFs next to each other, I put 268. That should probably be the dimension. I haven't checked it in a long time, but let's just hope that's that one. So this is basically your GIF without the effects and without all the sharpening and stuff like that. After you finish the sizing and everything, you can go back to work with the layers over here. You want to add sharpening so it could look like a little bit better, you know, just pleasing to the eye, and you could add coloring. I'm not a professional at them, so I can't really show you how to do them manually, but I could show you how you do it when like just using stuff people put online for free. So for sharpening and stuff, you can also look up tutorials, but I'll just show you what I do. I usually use actions. It's way easier. So how you can access your actions is usually just go to window, and then over here, actions. I already have my window up here, but it'll probably open up for you as well. So these are basically my actions. What these actions do is usually just sharpen up the GIF. My favorite action is this one over here. I'll try to find a way to link it to so you can download it, because it's really like, it's just really nice. But how you'd add this one over here is go to this little down arrow thingy and go to load actions. So wherever you saved your actions, for example, like let's say yours was like over here, you'd click on it and you'd say load, but I already have mine ready over here, so I'll just use it. What you want to do is select the action that you want, arrow over here, make it face down so you can actually use the action which is in the file, and then you'd press the little play button over here and see what it did. It sharpened it and it added some like more effects. You'll see over here, like you'll see it visibly that it changes. I'll use like 2 for this one. I'm not sure if you can see it from the screen, but it did change it. It made it like a little bit sharper, and you'll see from the outcome. After you've sharpened it and everything, you can move on to coloring. I don't really know how to color that professionally, and I usually don't have time. That's why I use like readily made PSDs or colorings online. I could link you to a couple of blogs as well. So all you need to do actually to open up your PSD is basically just go to open, pick the PSD that you want. Couple would do, because sometimes like one PSD doesn't look good, but I'm gonna see which one. This PSD should be fine. So after it's open, all you basically really need to do is just click on the, when you're on your PSD's window, the layer section, all you need to do is just pick this file over here and basically just drag it on. So the PSD basically changes the coloring of it. So for example, you can see like he pops out more, his like jacket is a little bit like, you know, it looks smoother and stuff like that. And you can add like text and stuff to it. I can teach you that as well if you want some other time, but this is basically a GIF that you'd make for Tumblr. And after you're done, all you really need to do is just go to File, Save for Web and Devices, and then just wait for it to load. And on this window, what you want to first do is check this section over here. It should always be under 2 megabytes, because if it's above that, it's not going to play on Tumblr. Like it won't be a GIF, it'll just be like an image. And also you want to preset this area over here to GIF, because you want it to be a GIF. And also over here, looping options forever, so it could be like a GIF. And there are 2 patterns, I guess, I don't know what you'd call it, patterns that you can put on the GIF. It could either be pattern, let's see, I'm not sure if you can see it from the screen, or diffusion. You can play with it yourself and just like kind of decide on what looks better for you. So I'm gonna use diffusion for this one because I think it makes it a little bit smoother, but sometimes pattern is better as well. And all you really need to do after this, like after like checking this, this, and this, you're basically good to go. You can preview it. I think it looks pretty fine, like up for Tumblr. I'll go to save and save it however you want, and you're pretty much set to go. So for the second GIF I'm making, I'm pretty much just gonna do it in fast mode. I'll probably like fasten this part up, but just